Hello, welcome back to another episode of An Angel and an Alien. This is episode 21. As I think I said last time, I'm playing a lot recently. Since the new expansion pack, I've just wanted to play and not build at all. And so here's a bit of a recap. While off camera, Ruby was invited around to her mum Wendy's birthday. And this is just before she had her makeover. So if you haven't checked that out, go and check it out now. There should be a link hopefully in the top corner. But while Wendy was aging up, Ruby actually went into labour. So I had to quickly kind of stop things and send her home to give birth. But she was massively exhausted, so that wasn't going to happen. But yeah, here is Wendy aging up, and you'll see the notification that Ruby has gone into labour. And it's kind of sad, definitely emotional that Wendy's aging up, because she was basically my Ruby before Ruby was around. She was my main sim, and she's also one of the stars of the Angel Family Let's Play. But yeah, you probably quickly saw that while I was talking. There was a notification for Ruby's going into labour, and so I won't be here at the party very much longer. But now you can see the CAS makeover happened, and she now has her long hair. You can also see me in the top corner on my FaceCam, and I'm not talking. And even later when I do start talking, like now I think I'm starting just to talk, there's no audio. And that's because I recorded while my mum was visiting, and I somehow forgot to turn my microphone on. So what I've done is I've left it there, and I hope the fact that what I'm saying doesn't match my lips won't be too annoying for you. But yeah, it could be, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, there was a bit of a audio fail also in my makeover, and that wasn't the fact that the audio was turned off. Instead, what happened is that I recorded the whole thing with FaceCam, and then I sped it up. So the FaceCam was sped up, and of course you didn't want to hear 5 times speed audio commentary, so I recorded a new commentary. But yeah, I should have taken the time to explain that in that makeover video, but I didn't. Oh well. Sorry about that. But yeah, so here we are, still at the party at Ruby's parents' place. And if you saw the Angel Family Let's Play, my first ever Let's Play, you will remember this place. This is the lounge. And yeah, Ruby is very pregnant. And she's also, if you look down at her drives, she's also very tired and quite hungry. So yeah, she was sitting here having a meal with her family, and a lot of her family now are quite old. I mean, this is her aunt, what's her name, Georgia, in the corner, and this is her granddad, Glenn, and her father, Timothy. And there's a few people around the place, including her son. That's right, I brought Finn along as well for the party, and it gave him a chance to meet some of the relatives as well. But isn't he cute in his little suit? So yeah, some of the video footage is a bit choppy in this episode, and I'm really sorry. And I guess that combined with the fact that the audio is a bit weird, probably not my best episode. Which is particularly a shame, because I think the last episode was quite good. So it's like a drastic kind of contrast between that one and this one. So this is, as you may recall, Ruby's younger brother Maxime. Ruby has a twin, Rodney, who's a vampire, but she also has a younger brother, Maxime, who basically came along when the Toddlers update came along, because I really wanted to check out Toddlers. And you may recall that if you were watching the old series. So yeah, it's now quite late, and Ruby needs to get home. Finn probably needs to get home and get to bed. Ruby, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make Ruby go to sleep when she gets home, And then when she's a bit more rested, then we'll make her go into labor again using MC Command Center mod. Very handy, gotta say. Yeah, she's just having a quick chat with Wendy before she goes. And I think Wendy's looking great. And yeah, she might need a little bit of a makeover herself. Now she's a bit older. Oop, time jump. Yeah, I think I turned around and talked to my mum or something like that. And I didn't want, for you to see my bald spot. Something like that. So, what's happening? Lots of pausing. It's definitely a let's pause again. Oh no. Quick, let's get on with this. This is not good. Come on, Frimlin. We've got to get her home. What are you doing? What are you talking about? I would love to know, but I would never know because I don't have that audio. Anyway, let's send her home. Come on, press the button, Frimlin. Golly, how frustrating. So yeah, she doesn't want to take half the family with her. She just wants to take her son Finn. And now she's home and everything's dark. But it is late and she does have a lot of the lights are on auto light. So yeah, I think I teleported up there. I didn't actually see, I wasn't really watching. But yeah, she did seem to appear there very quickly. So I guess I teleported her there. I do that sometimes. It's just much more convenient. It's like, I could wait around for a minute while she climbs the stairs. Or I could teleport her. Yeah, it's quite urgent, so I thought I would do that. Now, there's going to be a recap in the next episode and probably the one after that as well. And that's because I'm just playing so intensely at the moment. So actually, I'm really sorry about it because you've missed out on a bit of the gameplay. And especially with the parenthood action that's going on. That was kind of the whole point of the series. And you're missing out on that. So I actually, in the end, reduced the skill level for Finn. For his skills, so that a bit later on you will be able to see more of the skilling up for little toddler Finn. And what I have done though is made sure that in the next episode there will be more recap screenshots at the start and the one after that. And I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this intensely for. My interest in the game waxes and wanes like the moon, and so I want to play a lot. Sometimes I want to build a lot and not play, and yeah, this seems to be one of these play a lot and not build moments. It's a bit of a shame because I've got a few things that I want to build, and especially like starter homes for cats and dogs. And also I had started a rather nice looking, slightly Victorian home. And the exterior is pretty much done. And I just need to finish it. But I don't know. Every time I started finishing it, I lost interest. But also, my mum was visiting for 2 weeks. I think I mentioned it a couple of times now. And so that was a bit distracting. I didn't feel quite at ease with building and playing. Well, obviously I did with playing. I did get a few opportunities to play during the day. My mum kind of likes playing around with her iPad quite a bit. And so I took the opportunity then to play quite intensely. And the thing is, I think it's going to continue for a while because I'm really enjoying it. And I just have to make more of an effort now to record it on camera. But yeah, 2 more episodes at least, where there will be a bit of a time jump and a recap. So Ruby's rested now, or rested well enough, and I feel bad that I paused her pregnancy. So with a bit of camera magic, I'm going to restart her pregnancy using MC Command Center mod, and she will go into labor, and we shall see what is born. I've really got no idea. Is it going to be a little girl? Maybe that would be probably preferred. just to make it even. Oh look, she's in labour. So, time to send her through to the other room and make her give birth. And yeah, I've really got no idea what's going to come. Is it going to be alien? Is it going to be human sim? Is it going to be boy or girl? I have no idea. Kind of hoping that it's a girl, because then it kind of evens it up. But I will accept any and all babies that she gives birth to. So here she goes. Whee! You can see how excited I am in the face cam. And yeah, a couple of shots of her giving birth. You can see little Finn there on the potty behind her. Ooh, the suspense. Looks really painful, but of course not at all as painful as it really is for most women. Whoa, so we have a little boy. And I'm not going to do a poll this time to name him. I'm going to give him a name that I wanted to give Finn, actually. So I'm going to call him Lyle. And hopefully soon the video will catch up with what I've just said, and I'll actually type it in. Yeah, there we go, Lyle. I think it's a Welsh name. Not entirely sure. And I'm not sure if any of the kids should have the dad's surname, which is kind of an alien-like one, and that is Pod. P-O-D. Oh my gosh! We have a girl as well. Well, I already know this because I've already seen this, but yeah, I have to act like I'm a little surprised. We have a girl as well. So I actually name her Lysa, after Catelyn Stark's sister from Game of Thrones. I think because it's twins, it's quite nice to have names that both start with the same letter. You know, Ruby was like that with her twin brother Rodney, and so we have it again with Lyle and Lysa. And it seems Lysa is an alien. She's got little pointy ears. But Lyle, I don't think he is. Well, actually, okay, I know he's not an alien. So we have twins, one alien, one not alien. And Finn, of course, is an alien. So she's now got 2 alien kids and 1 human sim. Well, a human sim with a lot of alien DNA. And already one of them's crying, so needs a bit of attention. But yeah, you can see Lyle doesn't have the pointy ears that his sister has, but yet again both he and his sister are dark skinned babies, just like Ruby herself was when she was younger, because you know, she doesn't have pearly white skin, she's a bit darker, and that's just to do with her ancestry. I mean, some of her ancestors were dark skin, some of them were light skin, and it just kind of mixed up. And yeah, she's kind of like coffee colored or something like that. So, finally, they've given birth, although I think it wasn't very long ago that they got pregnant. So this house wasn't really designed for 3 kids. I didn't expect more than 1 baby. I mean, it's a bit stupid really, because I know that there can be multiple births. So I've had to kind of rearrange things, and I've kind of taken over the kids' room, which was going to be Finn's eventually, and it's now the baby room. But I can put in those kids' beds later on when they age up some more. And yeah, so in the blue cot I think is Lyle, and in the green cot is Lysa or something like that. And I think I later on rearrange it so they're around the other way, just to make it a bit easier for me to kind of match the older one, which is apparently Lyle, with his cot being on the left rather than the right. So, as per usual, for little puppy Maggie and little kitten Beryl, they're hanging around, just kind of sitting there, doing very little. And oh, I just saw Rodney in my face cam. That's so cute. But yeah. So it looks like Finn has finished on the potty, and he seems to be able to look after himself in that regard. He doesn't need any assistance anymore. And I know that's a bit of a jump, and sorry about that. But yeah, really enjoying playing at the moment. Oh look, you see Rodney in FaceCam for a little bit. Well, a little bit of him. He came up to visit me. I think I was probably talking to my mum at the same time or something like that. Maybe I just totally forgot that I was filming, I don't know. But actually I had to remove quite a bit of footage around this point, I think because I got so distracted. So it looks like Brun is going to feed Finn. What is that, applesauce or something like that? And he's still in his little suit, how cute. And the puppy and the kitten have come along to say hello. So cute. They've actually, I've got to tell you, they've a bit later on, a couple of episodes from now, they've aged up a bit. And when they're adults, they're much more active. So now I know that it's just because they're a puppy and a kitten that they're a bit more, I don't know, unadventurous. They don't really do much. They kind of just sit around. But yeah, definitely more interesting when they age up. And they didn't seem to stay puppies and kittens for very long. And I don't know if that's something like... I have the aging of Sims, normal human Sims, controlled by MC Command Center. And so it's very possible that the mod doesn't yet apply the same kind of lifespan options to cats and dogs yet. So they could be aging a little faster than they will later on. But that's no problem. Actually, so far, I'm preferring them as adults. But yeah, I had to kind of move the house around a bit more because just having that little bowl down there on its own in front of the rubbish bin wasn't really working out. And yeah, also in the next episode, I think it is, there was a fire, and I had to rearrange the furniture around this fireplace because having a toddler about in front of the fire kind of, I don't know, it really freaked me out. It was like, this is not okay, I've got to remove this. So I had to rearrange this area a little bit, but you'll see that in the next episode, I think, or the one after that. Not a big spoiler really, so I think we can let that one slide. But yeah, even despite the fact that Brun has a new outfit, because he likes working out a lot, we still get a chance to see his massive biceps. So there's that, and Ruby is having some leftovers. What time is it? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Hang on, let me just try and make this window a bit bigger. Okay, 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, mac and cheese in the middle of the night. Why not, eh? Well, if you're hungry, you're hungry. I mean, she has just given birth to twins. I think she's allowed to do, well, pretty much whatever she wants. But yeah, I really like this new get leftovers option on the fridge. So thanks for adding that, Maxis. And I don't know if it's just a random chance, but when they get leftovers in the morning, they tend to get breakfast items, and when they get leftovers later on, they tend to get non-breakfast items. If that is actually happening like that, then that is very cool. I've got a feeling I mentioned that already in the last episode. Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh well. So very curious what I'm saying right now. Don't seem to be saying very much. by looking at the face cam. I don't know what he was doing. Actually, I should have taken more notice of what he was doing. But for some reason, it looks like I reset him out of it. I wanted to stop him doing whatever he was doing. Probably... Okay, so I'm checking to see, does he need to go to bed? Yes, he does, because he's got work tomorrow. And I think Ruby's going to go to bed as well. I mean, Finn is asleep. The twins, Lysa and Lyle, are asleep. Beryl and Maggie are not asleep, but who cares? They're just animals. They can look after themselves overnight. But yeah, Ruby and Brun definitely need some sleep now. It's been a long day. And, you know, I think that's going to be where we leave it. Yeah, I'm definitely giving the goodbye look in the face cam there. So, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And episode 22 should be a lot more interesting. And hopefully, well, actually, I know for a fact it has audio commentary, so it won't be like this. But yeah, please let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.